A very interesting religious event that is happening in the upcoming time periods from 13th of January up to 25th of February is basically the Mahakumbh that is coming up in Prayagraj. And you may be wondering that why are we discussing a religious event on this channel of Commerce Gyan? So basically this event is just not just a religious congregation which is taking place, like it's the biggest congregation worldwide, not just that, but it has a huge economic significance in the country like India. And it is actually something which is going to create a lot of opportunities in terms of economic opportunities, financial opportunities, and a number of such other things, which we are going to talk about on this channel of Commerce Gyan today with respect to basically how this Mahakumbh event is having economic significance. And just in case you don't want to miss out on such interesting discussions that are going to take place on Commerce Gyan, subscribe to this channel of Commerce Gyan and also press the notification icon so that you will be notified about the videos that are going to be uploaded. So let's proceed to this Mahakumbh discussion. So what is very much interesting about this Mahakumbh Mela is basically the scale of its operation. It is considered to be as one of the largest religious congregation that is taking place. So look at the scale of it. Huge number of people that are going to visit this particular area, the infrastructure and such other facilities. So just take a look at what is going to be the mega scale of this Mahakumbh. If you have to see the mega scale of this Mahakumbh, the first thing, important thing that we can see here is the biggest religious festival of India 2025, and nearly 40 crore of pilgrims are going to attend to this. This Mela ground is nearly 4,000 hectares. So such a huge area is going to be occupied and the people are going to visit here. Then there are going to be around 1.6 lakh tents. Pontoon bridges, which are like the temporary bridges which are going to be created, are around 30. Then 400 kilometers of temporary roads are going to be constructed for this purpose. City is going to have nearly 67,000 street lights installed. 200 water ATMs and 1.5 lakh toilets are going to be constructed for this purpose. Then around 10,000 cleanliness workers are going to be deployed in this area during that time period. Not just that, the people have taken initiative of planting 3 lakh trees and also having mural artwork of nearly 18 lakh square feet in this particular region. 13,000 trains, including 3,000 special trains, are going to be deployed for this Kumbh Mela. So such is the mega scale of this Kumbh Mela, and look at the past statistics of what can be noted with respect to this particular religious congregation that had taken place in the past time periods. So 2013, this Kumbh Mela that had taken place, that was also a Mahakumbh which had taken place in the year 2013, that it has generated nearly 12,000 crores of revenue. Plus, if you see in 2019 also there was a Kumbh Mela. It was not a Mahakumbh, but it was a Kumbh Mela, which generated nearly 1.2 lakh crore rupees. So in revenue, the share had actually increased in that time period. Particular time period, they had a generation of employment of nearly 6 lakh workers. So employment generation was massive during that time period in the past years. Another thing, marketing. Marketing is going to be a huge game changer in this Kumbh Mela. Lots of hoardings are going to be put up in different areas of this Kumbh Mela, and you'll see different brands which are going to come up in this region, generating marketing revenue. So marketing revenue is going to be pouring in this particular area, where people who may be having the space for hoardings, having that wall for hoardings, having whatever facility for marketing, they are going to use this time period for encashing it in terms of different brands. For 2025, they have made certain estimates with respect to the spending. So they say that on an average, those people who are coming in the special category or going to be the spenders of this particular event are estimated to spend nearly 10,000 rupees per person in this particular religious congregation. Now, if we have to look at the mega scale of this Kumbh Mela, we also have to find the footfall that is going to take place here. The footfall is estimated to be 40 crore, but just in case 40 crore are not going to be there for that entire time duration, so take an average of 10 crore also, and each person spends nearly 10,000 rupees in this time period, then you are going to have the huge amount of money which comes to nearly 1 lakh crore rupees, which is almost 0.3% of the GDP of India. Also, we are talking about 10 crore unique visitors who would be spending 10,000 per person in this time period, and so it comes to 1 lakh crore rupees. But just in case there are 40 crore rupees, 40 crore people visiting this particular Kumbh Mela, then you will find a huge, massive revenue that can be generated. Now here we have different job types that are going to be generated. So just take a look at them. There would be infrastructure, which is going to be constructed. Marketing agencies are going to be deployed. Then you will find event managers and decorators are going to be here. Food stalls and local small scale business owners are going to benefit. The thela walas basically are going to benefit a lot in this particular time period. Then you will find these cleanliness workers. As I told you, that 10,000 cleanliness workers are going to be deployed in this particular area. So they are going to get jobs. Then religious items are going to be sold off. Obviously, it's a religious event, so you'll find a lot of religious items are going to be sold off. Idols, agarbattis and diyas and such other things are going to be having sales. Then you will find that since many foreigners and you can say other people from other states also visit this area, so obviously there are going to be guides, porters, then any kind of people who are going to help out in terms of photography and such other things are going to be present there and are going to earn. Then you will find that all the lodges and guest houses are going to be almost having 100% occupancy. So even the lodges and the rooms that are actually available year round are going to be full. Plus they may also have things like homestays created. So if you have a huge house and you have 1 or 2 rooms there, you can use these to rent out during Kumbh Mela. And at the same time, we know that tents are going to be also constructed in this area. So people are going to get jobs for constructing those tents. And if you have a open land, you can yourself put up tents and rent them out. Then basic surveillance jobs, the jobs of security and all, private security also is going to increase. Fire safety, healthcare services are also going to come up in this area, because healthcare will be one healthcare would be one important thing which the Kumbh Mela requires. There are so many people visiting in this particular area, and so definitely some of the other medical help would be required. So if you have healthcare facilities, they are also going to benefit with this Kumbh Mela. At the same time, government and other private sector travel agencies, buses, railways, you will find flights, all these who are going to this area of Prayagraj, and not just that, nearby airports of Uttar Pradesh are going to find a heavy traffic during this time period. So tickets are going to have a lot of sales, and you'll find that the ticket prices are going to soar up because of this particular event. All in all, you will find a huge improvisation in the local area of Prayagraj and the surrounding regions, with the boost that is going to take place in this month's time period in that area. So a lot of benefit in terms of GDP, employment, and also you can say a booster for the economic growth of that region. And even government and central as well as state is going to pay attention, right? So they're going to improvise on roads, the lights, the electricity facilities, then any kind of benefits like water facilities, sewage facilities are going to be bettered off in this particular time period. So it's like just like we have a huge sports event that takes place in a particular area, there are also other ways of economic boosters there are other time periods also when economy gets a boost. And one such event that is happening is the Kumbh Mela. So hope you got an insight into the economic aspects of this Kumbh Mela, which is a mega event that is happening, a religious mega event that is happening from 13th of January. So if you're visiting there, you will be the actual spectator of this entire facilitation that is going to be there happening, and you will find that event which is very interesting to note. Also the systems that are employed and the way it is arranged, it is so good. This particular event is going to be a good news for that region as well as for the GDP of India. So such interesting facts and videos and case studies that we are going to keep discussing on Commerce Gyan. Do subscribe to our channel, and if you like this particular video, do share it with your friends and people who would be interested. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.